Hello, Dan at Rubber Roofing Worcester. This is Joel from JND SEO. We talked earlier on the phone and I told you I'd send you this video. So I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online, Dan. And I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste mine. So what I'm going to do is try to make this as quick as possible. If at the end you want to hear more info, feel free to reach out. We can set up a time to talk on the phone. If not, no worries. Take these tips I give you today for free and you can apply them yourself. All right, so Dan, I'm on your page. The first thing I'm going to show you is that your page is not secure. And you're going to want to definitely do that. You're just going to need to get your SSL certificate. And by having your page not secure, it can also hurt your ranking online as well. Obviously, you also want to get it secure just for safety reasons. All right, so I'm on your page. Your page, let's see, it looks like it's a couple pages, and you do have, a couple other things here, a couple of the jobs you do, a couple of pictures which are nice. You offer, your discounts. You have obviously kind of your services listed, but your page, you do have kind of a simple page. So, we'll compare it to another one, and you'll see. But the first thing I'll say is that you do have a little content. But I'd recommend having over 1,000 words of content on your homepage. And the reason we want so many words of content is so that we can put in more keywords. All right, and I put one keyword search in here, roofing Worcester MA, just for an example. And what you'll find first in any Google search is you get these ads first. So you have the kind of, the original ads here that look like just websites, but they say ad. And then you have these new Google guaranteed ads. And these Google guaranteed ads, these are the new ones, and they give you more qualified and verified leads. Any ads can be really good for bringing in traffic to your website. And these Google guaranteed ones will bring in better traffic, essentially. All right, and after the ad section, we do have the map section. So in this, you're going to see the top 3 companies show up in this kind of preview screen. And this is all based on citations. So citations are when you get your business name, address, and phone number listed in a directory site. And these sites are sites like Yellow Pages, Yelp, Home Advisor, even Yahoo has some of these. And there's a few more. And just one note on citations, they're not all equal. Citations having to do with your business or your field, or at least related, will be much stronger and help you a lot more than ones that are completely unrelated. All right, and after that, we have what we call the organic section. So this is where you start to see the actual companies show up with their websites. You have the Better Business Bureau here, it's sort of a directory site. You do have Yelp down here like we talked about, Home Advisors here. But you do see On Top Roofing, and then you see Seven Hills Roofing come up down here. So what I want to do, Dan, is I'm going to take your website, rubberroofing.info, and I'm going to plug it into a program we use called Eris. So what I'm seeing here is that if you think of the internet as a popularity contest, the more votes you have, the more traffic and attention you're going to get. Unfortunately, you guys right now don't have any referring domains, which is other websites that essentially send links back to your page to kind of help bring other people in from other audiences. But you guys don't have any of that right now. So you don't have any data either to show your trust and your power on your site. And right now, you guys aren't being found for any keywords. So anyone that searches Google right now, they're not finding you guys for anything. And it's showing right here as a result that you guys don't have any traffic or visitors coming to your site right now. So just as a comparison, Dan, I'll show you On Top Roofing. And that was the #1 actual site that came up here for a company after the Better Business Bureau. So it was #2 on this search. So here's their site. Obviously, they have the About Us, roofing services, our work, blog, contact us. A few other buttons on there. They have, their things. They definitely could use more content as well, but you can see their page, does have more pages attached to it, which helps you also to be found as part of the kind of formula for Google. So if I take On Top Roofing and throw them into Eris here, you can see they have a trust of 24, which is pretty good. And they don't have a ton of power, but they do have some power backing up the site. And they have 104 referring domains, sending them back 261 links back to their page. And they're being found right now for 167 keywords on Google. And they've just picked up 4 in the last month or so. So yeah, they're getting found for a lot more. And what that kind of comes out to is it equals that they're getting 82 visitors to their site each month. So you got to think, okay, if I got 82 visitors, how many of those would be calls? How many of those calls would turn into quotes? How many of those quotes, would you guys be able to, convert into sales there? So let's take a look at some of their keywords and get kind of a feel for where their traffic's coming from. So the first thing they have, and most companies will have this, it's just their name, On Top Roofing, and that's to kind of retain your repeat business and your referral business. If somebody walks by a house that you guys just redid the roof on, and someone says, "Oh, who did your roof?" And they say, "Oh, On Top Roofing." But they didn't give them the contact info. They're going to go to Google, punch it in. You want them to find you. So On Top Roofing for them right now, they're getting 300 people every month searching that on Google. And they actually were number one, but they just dropped one spot. So now they're number 2. So the top 10 positions, give or take, will be on the front page, the first page of any Google search. That's where you really want to be to maximize your traffic. I always push for top 5, and for me personally, I'm shooting for top 3, if not, number 1 spot, but we say top 3. But On Top Roofing, 300 people. They're number 2, so they're getting a large chunk of that. That's probably where I'd say a good chunk of their traffic's coming from. Then we have, this is a good search for somebody who doesn't know your company name. Roofing Worcester MA, someone who's looking for a roofer essentially in an area that you service. So obviously if they call you, you can help them, assuming they are ready to get, to do the roof right now. But 150 people do search this, every month. And On Top Roofing is number 3 for this one. They were 2. They dropped the spot in this one as well. But you got to figure 150. I mean, they're getting a chunk of that traffic there, that volume. Then they have their name with a location, so it is a little stronger in the sense that they know they can definitely help them. Here's another one for a new customer, Roofing Contractors Worcester MA. 80 more. They're number 5. Worcester MA Roofing Contractors, 100 search that. They're number 5 for that. So, they're number 7 for that. They moved up 1 spot recently. So, they're just in the top 5 for a lot of these good searches, and they're just outside in a few. And then this one here, number 10, they're hanging on to the end of the top page here. Looks like they moved up 3 spots. They were on the second page for top roofing company. So these are the terms you really want to have on your page, and that's what's going to get you found for customers. All right, so I showed you a little bit, Dan, about content, citations, and backlinks. This is my phone number. If you're interested in hearing more and you want to get some more traffic to your site, and possibly spruce up your website a little bit, get some more keywords on there, we can definitely do that and get your site going and bring you in some visitors. Here's my phone number. Let's set up a time to talk. If not, feel free to take the tips I did give you today for free. Definitely apply them to your site. You'll definitely see some results. Thank you, Dan, for watching, and I hope to hear from you soon.